Hello, technology students. It's Mr. Walter, and I'm doing a how-to. This how-to is how to take photos of your project. How to take photos of your project. And there are two ways to take photos of your project. One way would be to use your cell phone. If you have a smartphone that you can use to take pictures, you're going to use that, and you're going to be taking 4 pictures of your project. A front view, a side view, a top view, and an isometric view. So you'd take 4 different pictures and use your cell phone then to upload those into Classroom, or I should say use Classroom to upload and turn in the photographs of your project. There's 4 different photographs, a front view, a side view, a top view, and something called an isometric view. And I'm going to demonstrate that on how to do those different views. But the first way, probably the easiest way, is to use your cell phone to take those views and then upload. The second way would be to use your Chromebook, the camera on your Chromebook. And I have a Chromebook here, okay, and I'm not sure how well this is going to work, but I do have the camera app set up on the Chromebook, and I've got it set up so that it's going to be able to take a picture. Okay, now I also need to set it up so that the self timer is on, and I do have that. The self timer button for me on this Chromebook is down here in the lower left hand corner. Okay, so I touch that self timer and it's set up for 3 seconds. Now 3 seconds isn't very much time. If you need more time, you can set the timer up to be 10 seconds, and to change that setting you need to go to the settings, which is up in the upper left hand corner, and you can change the timer. See right there, I have an option for the timer duration. I can set it up for 10 seconds. Okay, 3 seconds is pretty quick. I'm going to set this up for 10. That'll give me a little more time. So I've got that set up, and then you also need to make sure you have that self timer turned on. Right now it's on because it doesn't have a little X through it. Okay, so when I'm ready to take the pictures of my project, what I want to do is have a front view, a side view, a top view, and an isometric view. Okay, so to do that with the Chromebook, if this was your project, remember my project, you literally would have to have this setting on the table, okay, a table like this, and then press the button to take the picture, and then hold the camera up straight above it to get the top view. Okay, and I know you can't see my project. Whoops, part of it just fell apart, of course. Okay, so, and I'm going to demonstrate this again, but just to give you an idea, if this was your project, okay, sitting here like this, looking at it straight on, this would be a front view. So from your view looking at the project, that's a front view. Okay, and then if you imagined you being there and walking around over here to the right hand side and looking at it, I know for your video that's appearing on your right hand side. Okay, so if you walked over here and looked at it, it would actually look as if you were looking at it this way. So this would be your side view. So once again, there's the front view, there's the side view. So we want a picture of it looking at it from the side. Okay, now if we come back here to the front view and you pretended that you climbed up on a ladder and looked down at the project, that would give you the top view. So you could look at it this way. That would be a top view. Okay, once again, I'm going to show you this in another way. So using your Chromebook, right, to be able to do this, you are going to have your project sitting maybe on a table like this, and you'll position the camera in one direction for that front view, and for this Chromebook, the hard part about the Chromebook is you can't see while you're taking the picture. So I would be going like this for a front view, okay, and then for a top view I would take the Chromebook and put it directly above it to snap that picture. Remember where the camera is. Okay, and for my side view, I would just simply turn the project, turn it like this, right, to get that other view. Okay, so you'll have to use your Chromebook as your camera. And it'll probably take a little bit of practice, but you want to get those views. Now the isometric view is what you would consider to be sort of a normal view looking at the project. In an isometric view, you actually would see the all sides at once. So you could see the front of it, you could see the side of it, and you could see the top. So the best way I could show you that would be to sort of tilt it. You see how I can see kind of a top view looking down at it? It kind of looks normal in the isometric view. I'm going to switch over to a different camera to show you those different views, and maybe that'll give you a little bit better idea on how to do this. Okay, so for my project, if I set that down like that, that's what I would consider to be a front view. Okay, so looking at that. Now I used the camera and I laid it flat, but that gives you an idea of what the front view would look like. If that's the front view, if I pretended to walk over and look at it from the side, that's what the side view would look like. I know that's not a very descriptive view. Let me tilt it a little bit more. Right? But that's what a side view would look like. Now, I'd have to sort of hold it off with my fingers like that, but that gives a view of the side. All right? Then I'll put it back into the front view, and then of course if I look straight down, that's going to be the top view. I don't even have to hold it. That would be a top view. And then the isometric view is as if you can see all the different parts of it. So for the isometric view for me, I would sort of tilt it like that. That's an isometric view, right? Okay, because I can see what I see looking down at the top. I can see the front of it along here, and I can also see the sides of it over here. Okay? Another way you might want to think of the isometric view is just to tilt it in that other direction too. That's another isometric view. Okay? I know it's not going to be easy because of the Chromebooks, but you just got to do the best that you can. And you're going to submit those 4 pictures. That's what's due, right? This Friday. That's the due date for this project. Okay. Email me if you or post a private comment in the assignment if you have a question. All right. Bye-bye.